technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer.
On the broadcast, it is good to have you on the show. Terrell Jones is the international relations specialist. He's joining us on the broadcast as well. What do I ask you? I mean, I do want to come to the India-Russia bilateral, but before I do, any words on how Pakistan's Prime Minister has been, to my mind, humiliated at the SCO, or am I stretching it a bit, Sushant?
Well, I think we look at some clips and then, we blow it up. It gives us vicarious pleasure. The Pakistanis will be doing something similar on their side. But look, I personally think that this summit, it transcends Pakistan. Frankly, as far as I'm concerned, I make my living studying Pakistan, but frankly, in the larger scheme of things and the larger global challenges that India faces now, Pakistan doesn't add up. It's not a viable economic partner. Even the Chinese have lost money in Pakistan. They've sunk in billions of dollars and not got any return. The Pakistanis go with a begging bowl. Now, there's floods in Pakistan, another opportunity for them to go and beg to the rest of the world. So that's not a country I take seriously. For me, the only value Pakistan has is nuisance value. So let's forget about these guys. I think let's come back to the substantive issues. India, Russia, for example. My one point of contention to what Sanjoy is talking about is, look, yes, there is a trade imbalance and increasingly so now because of purchases of Russian oil. But let's look at it in another way. India's largest export today is refined oil.
Correct.
Right? The oil products that we export. We cannot export that unless we are importing oil. We would import oil from somewhere or the other. Now, we've got a good bargain to import oil from Russia, so we are importing oil from there. And if we are going to look at India-Russia trade purely in a bilateral context, then yes, it's a huge deficit that we are suffering. But that deficit we are making elsewhere, in terms of running surpluses with other countries where we are exporting that oil. One. Secondly, it would be very good if we can reduce that deficit by increasing the number of goods and commodities that we exchange between India and Russia. Right?
Okay.
Problem on that count is that we will have to cater to the Russian market and the demands in the Russian market, where perhaps we have been lagging a little bit. And we have not been preferred suppliers to the Russian market in that sense. If we can change that, I think we will all be better off for it. But on the oil business, if we were not buying that oil from Russia, we would have bought it from somewhere else, provided the prices were right. So I don't, anybody who says that, look, the Russians are profiteering from Indian oil or India is profiteering from Russian oil, this is normal business activity. This is profiteering of the sort that clowns like Peter Navarro are talking about. This is not that, right? And frankly speaking, if Russia, and it's been said plenty of times, if India was not buying this oil, there would be a shortage in the global oil market. So, we need to start looking at these things with a lot more nuance than what people look at it in normal terms.
Okay. The fact is, let's just talk about, you're right. I mean, Pakistan is a sideshow and maybe